Sofia till Tuesday, I think for the whole European leg. What about Vienna or something like that tomorrow?
No, I don't think so. You can only name her once. We'll see what happens with the rest of the show tomorrow. Ah, shit, you're taking a horse race train?
No.
Yeah, I'm not going to sleep.
Hi John, I'm Robert Ivanek from Hit Radio Drive. I was actually in Sofia and saw the show. You were fighting like a lion, and I'm pretty sure you will make it tomorrow too. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I'm 101%. I was great by the time we got to the airplane. I was yelling and screaming in the back of the van. Everything worked fine, but I couldn't breathe. I couldn't speak. I couldn't breathe. I had to go off the stage, and I tried every trick I knew, and that's why David had to sing the song. And you were there.
I was there.
The first 100 minutes, I sang like a bird, and when I was out in the crowd, by the time I sang the third song and I came back, everything just, I couldn't see a word.
Yeah, you can see the pollen in the air.
I've seen pictures of the pollen now. They said to me, didn't you see it? And
yeah, but you really made it. It was not that bad. And the people loved it. The people appreciated it, and they said, if you meet him, tell him, great show, they love him.
Thank you. Well, look, you know this band, we fight. I've never laid down in my life. We'll fight till the end. Sometimes it's not perfect. We certainly try.
Any questions?
I guess there are so many women who tomorrow will imagine that you sing your love songs only for them.
Just to you.
No. So how often do you sing love songs to your wife?
Who?
Oh my God, man.
Who, her? Her lawyer.
So do you?
My wife, I brought my whole family to South Africa, which I rarely get to take my family anywhere. And the last honesty that our families want to do is go to a Bon Jovi show. They've seen for 30 years, they've seen it. And I took all 4 kids and my wife to South Africa because we were playing Cape Town, and then, 5 days later, to get the big stage up to Johannesburg, we had the time. We went on safari. We played 2 great shows in the stadiums, both 3 hours, packed full of people. They didn't come near the show. They went right to the airport, flew home, said, see you later, bye.
Oh my God.
They don't care.
May I give you the secret to this hair after the press?
Any questions left?
Hello, Bridget from Korea, daily paper in Austria. I'd like to come back to the social aspect in the lyrics. You're saying you're trying to keep the optimism. How hard do you find it to keep the optimism?
To keep my what, my dear?
The optimism.
Oh, optimism. I think we've always been optimistic. It's easy to get pessimistic if you look on the dark side of so many issues in the world. But the day you give up hope is the day you succumb and the end is near. I always try to think that you can dig yourself out of that hole, no matter what that hole is. If you don't have hope, what have you got? The rest of it is hard enough, so you gotta hold on. I'm an optimist, always have been.
Okay, we have 5 minutes left. Last round.
Tico, a question to you. Do the rest of the band always agree with the lyrics from John?
The lyrics?
The lyrics, do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day,
Tell them the truth.
I was about to.
Tell them the truth. Here's the
At the end of the day, I don't really listen to lyrics. And a lot of times, I'll call a song in the middle of the show, and I don't even know the titles. Yeah, he has to,
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, got it. So really, I know all the melodies quite well. I'm never much a lyricist.
That's the truth.
But I was told, and people seem to like him. It's very positive.
Yeah, you met him. Oh, that one.
It's true.
Sometimes when you're touring, I get the idea that sometimes it just gets rough. I mean, you're away from your family, from friends, playing a few concerts a week. John, have you ever had the slightest idea of giving up music?
There was periods in time. Yeah, there was periods in time. I remember there was a period in time after New Jersey, sometime in early 1990, when I think I first understood that the two words of music business were a complete sentence, and our innocence was changed by the burnout. And we've seen history repeat itself with so many bands that have come since then. We understood the ones that came before us, and as the same breath that no one could have told us what the future held. For me to sit down with a young band today that's at that crossroads, or a young celebrity that's, you read in the press, oh, they canceled this show, they're blowing their money, they're getting in legal trouble. You can't sit them down and give them the lecture, they have to learn it in their own way. But there was a period in time that we questioned why all the fun had been taken out of it, all the innocence was gone. And then you rewrite your path in a way that it best suits you. And in retrospect, I don't blame those managers, those promoters, those record companies who worked us so hard. They were really just doing their jobs. But if they had had the faith in the kind of young band, they could have said, we have so much faith, go home, go to sleep for 2 years. It's okay. You don't have to keep working the way we work. There's a lot of guys that are going through that I could tell you in history that went through it, that are no longer having press conferences in Austria and playing stadiums, and there are new kids that are not even 20 years old that have the whole world looking at them, and they're scared because they don't know any better. I get it now. Now I know what it's like to be a veteran. I know that story.
You've been recently quite successful with a beautiful song, I'm Not Running Anymore.
Where are you?
Yeah, do you plan on a new solo album in the next few years?
I really don't think that there's needs for solo albums from me. I love that when Richie did one this year prior to the release of the band record, because it gave him a chance to stand up and out completely on his own, because a lot of what happens on the band records are always going to be driven by my song ideas, even if they're collaborative efforts. They're always going to be my ideas, because even as Richie will say, I'm the one that has to sing them. So these songs have to be things that I need to sing them.
Any questions left? Okay, perfect. Can we have a message for all the Austrian fans? They are waiting since months till tomorrow. Inviting and a short statement for all the Austrian fans outside.
Well, the shortest statement I could put is the most honest one. You're going to have a great time, come have fun, forget your troubles. We're here to make your life happy.
And thanks for your patience. Thanks for your patience and for your support and your trust, because you're trusting us tomorrow to deliver what we've always delivered. And that's all I can ask, is that you trust us. So thanks. I appreciate you coming.